Colour & Sketch. It's that time of the month again, end of July, and these are all my July's finished colouring pages. And right at the end of the video I will be showing you my July's sketches that I've done for the month. So just pass this pile to the side and we'll get going. So the first one I coloured in was the Moonlit Veil by Annie Stagg. This was a new book and it is beautiful. I also got the Wildwood Surrey, which I haven't coloured in yet, so I'm definitely going to colour in that one next month. So it was this one. Just take the protective cover out. So I've actually wrote down what I've used on this page here. This one was for the hashtag by Charlotte. It was hashtag July Summer Bugs. She did point out that there was a bug here. At the time I completely didn't even notice. I know it looks pretty big, but it was the first page that I'd actually attempted a dark skin tone, so all my focus was just on this girl and on this skin tone. That was my main focus. So for the skin I used the Holbein Peach pencil with the Caran d'Ache Luminance Brown Ochre, and then I used a Buff Titanium. Just emergency vehicles again, you're used to them on my videos by now. Yeah, and I used the Buff Titanium to blend it all together. The flowers are Castle Art, the dress was Arteza, the border, the blue in the border here was Arteza pencils. The leaves was the Carbofello pastel pencils. I'll just show you in case you're not familiar with these. And I got these for a really good price. And the bee wings was the Prismacolor and Loomis. And then I think I used a tiny bit of Uniball Signo somewhere. I think it might have been on the wings. And the little bee here. So I'll just lift it up a bit further so you can see. But this book is really stunning. So that was the first one. Pop that behind me. The second one was for another hashtag. This one is Escape to Christmas Past, illustrated by Good Wives and Warriors. And this one was for the Christmas in July hashtag. And it was also part of the Colouring Checklist Challenge by Colouring Chat with Sammy, which was colouring in a page with embellishments. So I used washi tape on this one. I used a lot of confetti, glitters, that type of thing on this one. This one is Scrooge and it is very sparkly. Used everything on that. Everything. I will talk about the Colouring Checklist Challenge at the end of when I've showed you all the pages, because I have realised that quite a few people haven't heard about it and it's a really fun thing. So yeah, that was that one. The next one was in the Summer Nights by Hannah Carlsen. Another hashtag. This one was by Shannon Chop Hayes on Instagram, and this one was hashtag all those July summer nights. I know I can't get there in the end. So this was any colour, any page out of Hannah Carlsen's Summer Nights. I did this one. I don't think it's supposed to be a double page spread. I'm not too sure if it was or not, but I thought I'd make it into one because I thought it might be because I had these on this page, but I'm not too sure. But I really enjoyed this one. I used Distress Inks in the background, and then I used just a water brush and squeezed it and flicked at the same time, so all the water came out. I give it a few seconds and then I dabbed it off with a tea towel. I learnt this effect from Colour Me Stress Free. So if you pop on over to her, she does use loads of mixed media in her pages. So if you're looking for any interesting ideas, she's the one to go to. Yeah, that's where I got this idea from. This is also part of the checklist challenge again for colour a page using one colour. Although it has got different tones, it is all pinks. so I hope I can get away with that one. But I really love this. I love how it's turned out. The pencils are always a mixture with me. The pink flowers here was the Holbein pencil. I know that because I love it. It's the strawberry, I think it's called, Holbein pencil. It's like butter. I bought 5 single Holbein pencils from Jackson's Arts to see if I like them. They're amazing, absolutely amazing. No way I can afford the full set, but I will be building my collection up by buying the singles, because I love them, absolutely amazing. So that's that one. The next one is in another Hannah Carlsen book. This one is a most recent book. This is Tales of the Midnight Masquerade. This is the Swedish version. I love this Swedish version. This one I got off Baucus. Unfortunately, they don't ship to America, the US. But August is nearing, and then that's when this will be released. So you'll have to watch out for that if you've not got this book. So I did this. This was another hashtag for this month. This was hosted by Colour and Chat with Sammy, and this was hashtag July double page party. I think that's right. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. So on this one I actually watched a tutorial video by Colour My World. She has lots of tutorials. A more recent one was how to colour glass. Now I didn't watch it fully. I didn't watch it back to back because the glass video that I watched, she was doing more of a realism glass, and obviously this isn't super realistic. So I just took some little tips and ideas from her to create these, which I really do like, this one and this one. That was my first attempt and I don't like it. You can tell a difference in quality here. I really like this one, and you can still see the ice cream through, and then you've got the reflection there, which I really like. And again, I like this one. I used the Carpello soft pastel pencils for the background on this one. I used some ink tints for the orange bits, green bits, this glass and all the red. The rest was a mixture of Arteza pencils, and it would have been the Holbein. I think that's a Holbein colour there, the green. And then I used stickles, little small dots of stickles in the background. I don't know if the camera will pick them up sparkling, and stickles on the sprinkles on the cupcakes. Really enjoyed doing that page. The next one was another checklist challenge. As you can tell, I'm making my way through that list. If you've not heard of it, all will come to light at the end of the video. I'll explain and I'll tell you where you can download the chart from. But on the checklist was colour a colour by number page. Now I don't do colour by numbers, so I had to purchase this off Amazon. So this is my first colour by number. They are great for mindless colouring. Brilliant. If you're too stressed to think about doing anything in detail or doing any sort of amazing colouring, then just get your markers, sit on the couch and do one of these. Very simple and, you know, relaxing. So I did this one. Oh. And all your colours are on the left hand side of the page, what you need for the page on the right hand side. And I did this one with a little backpack. This is a new release book, I do believe. This is by Colour Questopia, and this book was released a couple of weeks ago. It's quite a cute book. So the next one I did was in Tim Jeff's Intricate Inks Animals in Detail Volume 3. I have recently just bought his new one as well, which I'm itching to do a page out of, but that will be August finished pages now. So if you're not familiar with Tim Jeffs, he does lots of research into animals, particularly endangered animals, and he creates these beautiful grayscale colouring books. So the one I did was not this. This was my reference picture, and I coloured this one. And these were my references for the eye, and obviously the little thing there what I've kept in. So for this one, I have done a colour along on my YouTube channel. So if you go under playlists, click on colour alongs, and it's in 2 parts. I use the Arteza watercolour half pans for the base, and over the top I use the Arteza pencils. And that was it on that one, all Arteza. So if you've got the Arteza pencils, you've got some sort of watercolour or neo colours, you can colour along with this one. So yeah, love that one. He's a leopard gecko, so I'll just put my reference pictures back in because I quite like that. So the next one was in Rachel Mint's Gorgeous Fairies. This was a book that was gifted to me for review by Rachel Mint's publishers. This is more of digital art, but I did colour one page in here. It is a stunning image. I had a few problems with it. I don't know if a different kind of pencil would work better on this paper, but it really wasn't, my pencils really wasn't going down on the paper very well. Now what you could do is scan these images into your computer and print it on better paper. That's what I'll be doing in future, because some of the images are really stunning. It's a shame on the paper quality, to be honest. But I did this one. I had an issue where I had to cut the end of the page off because I totally went over. I'll show you the next image because there's 2 of each image in this book. So as you can see, this image had a like a gap to the end of the page, and I was using distress inks to colour the dragon. I totally went over, for whatever reason I wasn't concentrating, I totally went over all this and it just looked horrendous. So I just cut the I cut the edge off. We've all done it. So it was distress inks for the background and the dragon. It was Arteza pencils here. These were the metallic pencils out of the Arteza set, the 120 set. The hair, I used the soft white Holbein pencil. It is a brilliant pencil. It shows up on anything. It's just a brilliant white. So if you go on to, I know definitely you can get it from Jackson's Arts as a single pencil. It's not just the white Holbein, you have to look for soft white. It will say soft white. Absolutely brilliant it is. So yeah, I used that on that page. A bit of Uniball signal for the reflections in the eyes. So that was that one. The next one was another checklist challenge, and it was colour a magazine cover. So I don't normally colour these covers. It just feels wrong to me colouring the front page. I've just got an issue with it, but I had to do it to complete the challenge. So this was the Colour in Heaven collection Moomin, and this was to celebrate 75-year anniversary of Moomin. I don't actually remember ever watching this. I think I might be too young, but I have seen the Moomin characters around everywhere. I think it's a bit like Peppa Pig. You just see it everywhere. Even if you've not watched it, you know who Peppa Pig is. And it's very similar with this. Yeah, so I think I used pastel pencils in the background, stuck loads of stickers on it. This was pastel pencil as well, and a bit of marker pens. Marker pen for everywhere else. Nothing special on that one. It was just to tick off the challenge. I do not like colouring the front covers. So the next one was in Emily Liddell Oberg's Fairy Tales book. This one, another checklist challenge. This one was colour a page with a building. So, and it was this one. So for the background on this one, I used the Arteza acrylic paints. I'll just show you an example of that. They come in these little tubes, and it was a box of 60 colours. This one's just the black that I used. And then I went over all the little stars and things with the Uniball signal. The orange flower is the doing Inktense, and the building is actually the Castle Art pencils. So that was quite effective. I really love the Inktense. I need a bigger set of them. I've only got the 12 set, not many colours in it at all, but I absolutely love them, so I need to get myself a bigger set, definitely. Another checklist challenge. This one was colour a pocket sized or postcard sized image. So this one's the Hannah Carlsen. This is in another language because I got the, I forgot what edition it was, but yeah, it's not the English version. I've actually forgot the name of this book, but you'll be able to tell because the image is exactly the same. I will drop links in the description of everywhere you can purchase these books also. So the one I did was this one. I did this completely with Jelly Roll gel pens. So you will see, well you might not, if it doesn't want to shine. Let's try and get my lamp on it. But they are like glitter gel pen. There is some glitter gel pens, some matte gel pens. But yeah, it's all been done with gel pens, that one. That was a nice little easy one. So yeah. And the last colouring page that I did was this one. I love this one. I only recently found this artist. She used to sell colouring books, physical copies, and then she stopped selling them. I'm gutted I missed out on getting one of those books, because I do prefer a book to PDFs, but her PDF images were just stunning, and she has a special offer on at the moment where I think it's 46 images for just under £5. Really cheap, really cheap. You know, brilliant. So it's Rickley Illustrations. She's not on Etsy. You'll need to look her up on Instagram at Rickley Illustration here, or go onto this website here and you can get them on there. But for this one I used the distress inks in the background again with the water trick. I used the Nouveau glitters. I used Inktense on the flower and a bit of glitter, Nouveau glitter again, Nouveau glitter on the arm. The hair was a mixture of Prismacolor. Yeah, it was Prismacolor actually, the hair. The face, again, I used a mix of Holbein and Caran d'Ache Luminance. I used a bit of glossy accents on the lips. You can see them shining there. And I used Pentel Hybrid dual metallic gel pens on the headpiece. I was really proud of the skin on that. It just turned out amazing. It just blended flawlessly. I don't know if it's this paper. This is the same paper that Colour and Chat with Sammy uses. This is the 160 GSM. And you can get this on Amazon, and I will drop a link in the description again. Or you can go on to Colour and Chat with Sammy's page. I think she might get a little kickback from being an affiliate, so if you go and order it through her link. But there we go. So that is all the colouring pages. I'll just show you the checklist challenge that I've been going on about, because if you don't know about it, if you've not heard about it, you'll think, what's she banging on about? This is hosted by Colour and Chat with Sammy, and she launched this in April 2020. But it goes all the way through to April 2021. So if you've not started it yet, there's still lots of time. So she has a hashtag on Instagram to tag her in all your colouring pages that you've done. That's hashtag Colouring Checklist Challenge. So this is basically a list of prompts, colouring prompts. So it gives you a bit of motivation if you're getting into a bit of a colouring slump, and you just want that little challenge, that little something to do. This is the checklist we're talking about, and I have done quite a lot. As you can see, I've ticked everything off that I've done on these pages. Let's try and get it all in there. So I have covered quite a lot of this now. But what she has said you can do, you don't have to do one challenge per page. You can double up, you can triple up. So say I did, let me show you. In the Disney Vitralis book, I've actually done a page in here that I have ticked off for colour a page using watercolour, right? And I did all this in Neocolour. For the embellishment, I did it all in Neocolour watercolours. So I've ticked that off as colour a page with watercolour. But you could also say that this is colour a page from your largest book, because this is my largest book. It's a very big book. So you could add 2 things and tick 2 things for that one page off the list. Now, I have chose to be to really challenge myself and do 1 per page, but that's up to you. You can totally double up, triple up, however you want. But a few examples on here is colour a page with an embellishment, colour a page by block colouring, colour a colour by number, colour a double page spread, colour a picture based on book, TV or film. So I did a Harry Potter page. Colour these elements. I haven't done this one yet. Earth, water and fire. Colour a book by a female artist, a male artist, a new to you artist. Colour a page from your favourite book. Colour an unusual skin tone. Colour a page with bugs. Colour a page using only 1 colour. Colour a page blindfolded. Colour fashion, clothing. Colour a page representing a season. And there's a whole host of different challenges. It is absolutely amazing. So if you've not seen this and you want to join in, it is running until April 2021. So if you want to go over to Colour and Chat with Sammy's page, she will have a link to this that you can print off on her page somewhere. So I'll put Sammy's link to her YouTube in my description in case anyone wants to go grab that. But she will also have a copy of that on her Instagram if you go onto her Instagram account. So the next thing I'm going to show you is my drawings. So if you're not interested in this section, I don't mind if you pop off, that's up to you, but they are quite cute drawings this month. So I'll just find, this is my little sketchbook. I have got my recent sticker as well. This is where I put all my stickers from the artists. I've got Laura Rafferty's, Sketch Cantation, Camilla Derico's, and this is the one I won from Emily Illustrator. Look how stunning is that when it hits the light. Look, it's like a rainbow effect. I love it. Absolutely love it. So the first page was a page I completed last month. Sorry, my son just came in then. So the page I'm going to show you now was a page I completed last month, but it was drawn after I'd already filmed my finished pages, so I didn't end up showing this last month. So we'll just show you that now. And it is this one. These are all drawn from Camilla Derico's tutorial pop manga drawing book. Very cute. I don't know if I've got the book somewhere to hand to show you. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. I'll just show you. That's it. So mine is quite a lot smaller. The next one I drew this month is this one. I wasn't entirely happy with this one. It's okay. I was just struggling with the fact that she was looking over to that side and I'd only really drawn things that are head on. So I ended up with a bit of a dodgy eye. And it looks nothing like Camilla's, but I suppose that doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, it looks nothing like Camilla's. Camilla's is stunning. Look at Camilla's. I really didn't capture that at all, did I? But yeah, still learning. The next one I did on camera. This was part of I think it was in 3 parts. I did a real-time drawing of this on my YouTube. So if you click on playlists and real-time drawings, it might be under there. But yeah, that was that one. And that one's, like I say, that one's on my channel if you want to watch that. So the next one I did was this one. I love this one. I absolutely love this one. And that's it. It's absolutely beautiful. This image is gorgeous. So that was all I did with Camilla Jabco's tutorials this month. That's that one. The last drawing that I did was my sister's dog. I did it as a surprise. She didn't know I was going to be drawing it. I didn't tell her in case it turned out absolutely atrocious. It's the first time that I've done realism. I keep looking at it now and I keep thinking, oh, there's things I want to fix that don't look quite right, that look a bit dodgy, but it was my first attempt. I'm going to leave it well alone. I'm not going to touch it anymore. So this was my sister's dog. This was the image I took off it. This is Muttley. And this is him. This is Muttley. What I forgot to do was, you see the shading under his nose here? It's just like on his chest. He's got like a brown patch on his chest there at the top. I totally forgot to put that in, and I've now drawn the whiskers. So if I did go to put the brown, it'd cover up the whiskers and it'd just mess with it. I think I'd end up destroying it, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. But that was that. And this is the first time I've drawn on this Strathmore paper. What I will say is it takes a lot of erasing. I used my eraser absolutely loads and it's not ruined the paper any. So that was brilliant. So I'm going to leave it there because I can hear my children being absolutely wild. You can probably hear them on the video. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please drop me a comment and let me know what was your favourite colouring or what was your favourite drawing. And please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.